Our city, our children, and our future are made brighter through the value of early childhood education. Families with children up to age 5, applications are open for CPS pre-K and community-based early learning programs citywide at chicagoearlylearning.org. There are plenty of no-cost or low-cost early education options for every child up to 5 years old in every neighborhood across Chicago. And this application walkthrough will cover how to apply for children in prenatal programs, birth through 3 early learning programs, and programs for preschoolers. We've made some new updates at chicagoearlylearning.org to make finding and applying to programs easier for families. The new application is now mobile-friendly, so you can apply on your phone, computer, or tablet. We've also made it easy to save your progress on your application, so you can pause and come back to the application where you left off. This year, parents can apply for early learning programs for all children up to age 5. These application updates make completing the application easier for all families and help reduce barriers for families with a central point of entry for applying and accessing high-quality programming. There's a lot to consider when choosing the right preschool for your child. Explore your options using the Find and Compare map tool in the Locations tab in the navigation menu. To help guide your decision-making process, the Compare and Apply tool will use your location and your child's birthday to identify and compare the programs nearest to you. The results display both CPS preschools and community-based programs. Narrow down your search using the orange Filters tab to the left of the page. Refine your results by entering your child's age and choosing either full or part day instruction and full year or school year durations to refine your results and identify programs that are most relevant to your needs. When deciding on your top 5 preferred programs, click the Compare tool to see a side-by-side comparison between your top 5 early learning programs. Doing so will allow you to see a side-by-side comparison of your top locations to make your decision easier. Once you've explored your options and have your preferred programs in mind, it's time to apply. Start your online application simply by clicking the Apply Now button at the top of the screen. Before you can begin filling out your child's application, you'll need to create a new user account and log in. You can log in using your Google account, Facebook account, or enter your email address and password to create a new Chicago Early Learning Guardian login. You will need to create a new account even if you've created an account in past years. In addition to entering your first and last name, you'll be prompted to enter your preferred language for the application, phone number, and choose between SMS text notifications or email notifications to get updates on your child's application status. Then click the Create Account button. Once you've registered an account, you will log in and enter the application portal. Now you're ready to add a student to get started with their application. For children up to age 4, select the Pre-K Infant Toddler application to the right of the Select Enrollment Type page. There are 14 total sections to complete for submitting your application. Keep in mind, all information shared on the application helps the online tool match a family to a Chicago Early Learning program for which they are eligible. Any information submitted for the application here will need to be verified in person by sharing the proper documentation. Let's start with entering your child's basic info. Fill out the information for your child to the best of your ability. Next, enter the languages that are spoken in your home other than English. Once selected, continue to select your child's languages that they speak other than English. Once complete, click Save and Continue. At this point, enter your child's address and your current housing situation. You'll also be prompted to enter their current grade level and school. If they're not currently enrolled, that's okay. In that case, select None. At this step, select whether your child is a multiple sibling with a twin or triplet. If your child also has a sibling who already attends the school they're applying for, select the corresponding option and enter the sibling's information. Keep in mind, if you have multiple children applying for early learning programs for the fall, you'll need to submit an individual application for each child. If the child has a parent or guardian employed by Chicago Public Schools, enter that information at this step. Now you're ready to enter the parent-guardian info. Again, The information you submit will only help place your child in the right program for their eligibility requirements. If for any reason you don't feel comfortable entering information on education level or employment status, select Unknown in the drop-down menu. If the child comes from a two-guardian household, information will need to be entered for the second guardian in the next step. When entering household information, input your family size and your household size. This info will only be taken into account for determining your child's program eligibility. Now you're ready to enter your family's income information. To the best of your ability, list all incomes you and your family receive. Enter all income information at this step, one income at a time. You will submit proof of income later after your child's application is submitted. An important note for this step: when entering your income amount, do not include a $ or comma between the numbers. To begin, click the blue Add Income button at the bottom of the page and select the type, amount, and income frequency. Then save the income you've entered. To add additional sources of income, click the plus sign. Click the minus sign to delete sources of income. Now for the fun part. Rank your top 5 programs. Each program can only be selected once. After submitting your application, you will not be able to make changes without calling the CEL hotline. Once you continue to the program selection page, the programs will auto-populate based on the nearest proximity to the home address you entered. At this stage, you can explore and select your program selections in a few different ways. You can scroll through the list and select the programs using the list. You can also explore your options using the map view. With either view, you'll be able to see information for the programs, including the distance to your home address, the grade served, and the school day duration. You can also manually find schools by entering the school or program name into the search box. Results will auto-populate as you enter the school name. When you locate your preferred programs, check the box at the bottom of the program's card. Once you select your top 5 preferred programs, you'll be able to rank your family's programs in the order that you'd like your child to attend. Programs must be ranked in order of preference. You're almost done. Simply enter your name in the box provided and check the box to confirm your e-signature. Now, all you need to do is verify your child's early learning application information. Double-check to make sure that all the information you've entered is correct. If you need to edit any of the information, click the gray pencil icon at the top right corner of the section you wish to edit. This is your last chance to make any changes to your top 5 program choices. If you wish to make any changes to your program choices after submitting your application, you will need to call the Chicago Early Learning Hotline to do so. Congratulations! Your application is complete. After your application is submitted, the parent gets an email that their application has been received. If applying during the initial application period, you can expect a placement update around mid-May. When applying after this time, application placements will be made within 24 hours. If you have other children attending an early learning program for the first time, simply repeat the application process for your other early learners to secure their seats too. Children are placed on the wait list due to the lack of availability at the desired site or because there are no seats available that meet your child's eligibility requirement. Ranking your top 5 early learning programs this year should prevent your child from landing on a wait list altogether. In the event that your child is waitlisted at your first or second choice, you will receive an offer at your second or third choice. To remove your child from the waitlist, change your school choice or remove the waitlisted school from your application altogether following their placement. After submitting the application, you'll receive an email confirming your child's application status that includes further instructions. Upon receiving these next steps, you'll then be required to verify and enroll. And that's it. From start to finish, you've got guidance on completing your child's preschool application. If you need further assistance or wish to change your placement location, call the Chicago Early Learning Hotline at 312-229-1690.